everyone is either exhausted or just looks terrible after sort of recuperating after sort of the events of the week. At some point in the morning, sort of as the sun sort of carries up into the sky, Elliot just kind of stumbles towards the freshman house, and he's got a little card in his hand.
Oh,
Okay.
Hey, Elliot.
Hi, person!
Like you, Elliot just kind of bumps into you because you're just kind of the first person in the way, and as he sees you there, he just kind of like looks at the card and he says, "Hello, my name is Elliot. Today, I'm going to be your senior buddy." And he looks for a second like he's about to pass out. Like his eyes kind of do like a little roll up into his head, and he starts to just like kind of stagger a bit and like sway. Then he kind of like stands upright, and he says, "Today is Saturday. You will be given the option of attending a train ride to the Gold Ward for a lovely weekend trip." And he looks up and sees literally just you. He says, "You in?"
I think you should inform everyone else first before.
He says, "That is a great idea." And he kind of starts to walk around you, but as he kind of like angles himself to get past you, he just keeps walking in that direction. And he just kind of walks over to the rock and just lays on top of it.
Oh shit!
And
Someone's
he starts lighting a cigarette.
Okay. I'll do it then.
It's supposed to be... You know...
Leku turns around and walks back over to everyone.
There was a party. I'm pretty sure he's extremely drunk and tired.
I'm gonna...
Julian, I wish I was at that party.
How far is
Hey,
that
cool,
from
man.
me?
I think... didn't Elliot stumble into the whole event? And was
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he was there.
Then he ran off to the party because he needed a drink.
He ran off to get help.
Well, no. Like after that, after you.
Oh,
went
yeah,
back,
after.
he
After
left
the
to go.
interrogation, he went to the party he was hosting.
I'd love to, like, he runs off to get help and, like, sees
Like
his, like,
you look
party
over,
to the
Elliot's
left.
not wearing pants.
Oh.
Oh, hey, look, it's called 2.0.
He's wearing his shoes and he's wearing little boxer shorts, but he's not wearing socks or pants.
Oh, that was
everybody,
Off his chops.
message from our senior buddy over there. Apparently there's a train ride that you're all able to take.
Oh yeah, back into that town place.
Going to where?
If you want to know, the answer can be found over there, and I point over to Elliot.
Can I... A second. I need to double check something.
Hey, Elliot!
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on?
Can I make Elliot experience a delusion?
You're
Oh,
already
Yes, you can.
Oh no!
What do you
Or
add
another
to
delusion,
this?
at least.
Yeah.
And the delusion he's going... Everything around him, except for himself, is going to be twice as big. Okay, let's change the wording on that. He's going to be twice as small as he actually is.
So Alice in Wonderland syndrome. Wonderful.
Well,
Actually, I think.
Oh shit.
Oh!
No, that is a
yeah,
straight
I guess he's
Elliot.
not.
Does he know you? Are you now small?
No, he is
Well,
not.
that's a crit. We don't know what kind of mental shit this boy has.
No, you.
His mind's a vault.
His eyes go wide and they're like red, and he just kind of rolls over off the rock, just like flat on the ground, like kind of goes like spread like starfish position.
I know this well.
And he's just staring up at the early morning sky, and he starts humming to himself.
Is he drunk? Does he have disadvantage? Is that what happened?
You know, that's probably fair. Yeah, Yeah, I already did. I forgot the toggle advantage on him, so I guess that 10 is actually technically what he got.
Okay.
So yeah, no.
He's blissed out and also half the size of everything else.
Yeah, so that happened, and then all of a sudden he starts freaking out. And he sort of starts looking around, and he says, "Nobody freak out." And it doesn't say anything else.
Are you all right, Elliot?
He says, "Oh, jeez, you're. Oh no." And he stands up and like he's trying to like grab you to stabilize himself, but he's like grabbing where you're not at, as if you were like incredibly large. And he eventually just kind of falls over past you.
Well, the physical interaction with an illusion immediately ends the hex. So.
I think that would be
Well,
even more
he's
scary.
too drunk. He hasn't touched anything.
No, he attempted to touch me because I'm twice the size. But that is a physical interaction with the illusion, and so it immediately ends the hex.
Okay, when that happens, he looks just to be even more confused and concerned.
Why are you grabbing me, Elliot?
He says, "Do people really have reasons for the things that they do?"
Get your hands
Hell no!
now.
He kind of puts his arms up in like a surrender pose, and then just falls completely backwards into the grass.
Hey, fucker! Elliot!
He doesn't respond.
Can I walk up and grab the slip of paper off of him?
Yeah, he does not resist as you just kind of yank it out of his hand.
Yeah, what's that say?
I read it.
As you take it, he just kind of mumbles, "I was reading that."
Don't worry. We tag in.
It's okay, we'll read it for you.
He says, "Thank you, I appreciate it."
All right,
And he kind of like taps
students.
you, like pats your foot like you would like pat somebody on the shoulder.
And then all of a sudden you realize every action he's taken thus far is written on the paper.
Oh god.
Yeah, it says "show up without pants." No, the card literally just spells out, "Hello, my name is Elliot. I'm your senior buddy. This weekend, the freshmen have the opportunity to go on a train ride to the Gold Ward to sort of do like a little shopping weekend and to kind of get out of the academy."
Yeah, shopping. There you go, Piper.
And on the paper it says that freshmen are to report at the train station at 11 a.m. to board over there.
I look up at the sun, and then realize I have a phone and turn that on and check the time.
It was pretty early morning from what I remember. It was like it'd be about like 6 or 7 right now. You guys have got a lot of time.
Oof.
When does the train come?
11.
Yeah, it leaves at 11.
5 hours.
I'm going back to sleep.
No.
Because it is far too early for this shit.
I'm gonna immediately go on the train.
He's gonna wait 5 hours on the train.
Waiting 5 hours on the train.
Nah.
PL's gonna just twiddle his thumbs.
I'm gonna tell my familiar to wake me up in 4.5 hours.
Alright, yeah. We gotta get a tier. Just
I don't know where my cat is. I don't have a token for it, but
Yeah, you have a
instant cat.
Yaddle's just going to head straight to the forest.
I feel like the witch should probably have a token for
He has a
him.
mission.
Yeah, your thing's super familiar. Your familiar is super.
Because my familiar does everything for me. Alright. 4.5 hours, yay.
Does anyone do anything in this 4.5 hours?
Alexa's actually gonna go down to the train station.
I'm heading to the forest.
Lucky,
Fuck the train.
Go have breakfast, probably.
Yeah, breakfast is just kind of assumed unless anyone wants to neglect to go to breakfast.
Yeah, I'll go to breakfast and
The train!
I'm gonna go to the teaching ward and see if I can't grab shit for no apparent, and ask them if I can't grab shit from the arts and crafts room now. Because why not? That seems like something a lazy would do as well.
I forgot that place wasn't like totally take. For some reason in my head, I thought that place was just totally gone.
I assume it's still like a crime scene.
Yeah, I know, but I still want shit from the chest.
You
So I'm
want shit
asking
from
if
the
I-
crime scene?
Well,
I guess I'll
wanna-
go check it out.
Good luck
I
with
wanna-
that. I'm going breakfast.
I'll persuade my way in. Don't you worry.
Alright.
Psychotic
Gale
woman
is
with
logically
arm.
eating breakfast, though. He's not gonna just skip on that, though.
Oh, I'm skipping breakfast to go there.
Eating breakfast, going to the forest to find a nice quiet spot where no one else is, attempt something what could possibly get me killed, or get something dangerous.
Become an Archeon!
Arcanad, it
Yeah.
was called. Not
Arachnid, you
Archeon.
stupid.
Well, every time I hear that, I always think of like the StarCraft.
Yeah, I was about to say Archeon is.
Totally different.
That's what they seem like.
Why did
Okay,
Elliot
so-
make an initiative roll?
I
To
misclicked.
fight his demons.
After breakfast, Lucky's gonna try and find Julian.
Oh shit.
Is Elliot still passed out?
Not the
4.5
narc.
hours later.
Oh no.
No, he's not passed out at all. He's just gazing into the sky.
I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion to make it look like there's a cloud in the shape of an asshole. There's an ass in the sky.
He starts like sporadically giggling for a solid like 4 hours.
And then the ass is gonna slowly transform into a pair of eyes staring down into his soul.
Oh god.
He giggles for a long time, then he slowly
I think
stops.
considering that's 100 minus 100, a D100 minus 100, that's pretty good.
So, train station. Are we going? Well, I suppose I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm going. To the
You're
train
talking
station.
to your cat.
I don't
Talking
think
to my train. Talking to my cat. Yeah.
I think we all do stuff during the 4 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, so Leslie and Gale, we're going to the arts and crafts room. Okay, so Leslie gets there first, but Gale isn't like too far behind. I don't imagine he takes like a super long time eating breakfast.
I imagine lazy like energetic sprint.
Oh god, Gale doesn't need to breathe. He could like chug anything.
Yes,
Booze.
Well, booze included, but
Yeah.
I mean, that's how he took the entire Atomica at once.
Yeah.
Alright, so Leslie, you get there first, and you see that the arts and crafts room still has like police tape. Sort of on like the door, but it's like lower down, like it's been walked over a lot, and it was there before. And it's not really blocking the door; it's just kind of like there in an X, like that can easily be stepped over. The door is closed, and through the little window in the door, you can see that the bodies have still not been removed from the room yet, and you see the one purple guy is in there smoking.
Lazy's gonna knock with the claw. I think metal on wood sounds more ominous.
There's no response.
Is the door open? Like, can I open the door?
As you're going to touch it, it's locked.
Yeah. Let's see about that. Never mind.
I was about to say, also, to be fair, you currently are like one arm down.
Yeah, you can't really.
that's fine motor skills.
You can't be.
You are still having like adjustment problems with the arm, and you can't quite grip the pick to like get through the door.
So you just make it
Also, I
awkward.
wasn't going to the
Claws?
other classroom. I was going to go to the administrator office and ask about it
He was
because
going
they
to be
said
a
they might
smart
be able to work
boy.
something out. Yeah. So I asked them about the story. Sorry.
Hello? Can I come in? Get a knock again.
There's no response, and the guy is still just like gazing off into space. Gail, you go to the admin ward.
Yeah.
All right, so you have like sort of cute little tromp through the courtyard to get there, and you see that most students at this point are heading towards the train station. Like freshmen, juniors, and seniors are like kind of waddling over there.
They're gonna sit there for 5 hours.
Well, it's been like time now.
How long?
It's like 20 minutes.
Okay, fair enough.
They're not like sprinting, but like people are walking in that general direction.
No, that's fair enough.
And, like the train leaves at 11, so it's not like okay. But yeah, just you get to the admin ward, and inside you see like the little sign up board for all the school clubs is there, and then there are the two off doors, one leading to the library, one leading to the infirmary, and you see the little desk with the bell, and there's no one sitting
If
there.
I haven't already, can I go sign up for my electives really quick?
The club.
Or clubs or whatever? Or
Yeah.
what clubs are there?
So the school clubs are as follows.
Is there a
There is on the main screen, but I was going to type them out in chat
I
here real
was
quick.
going to say a handout.
Oh, in case my name still hasn't been crossed out in the crackdown because that was a slight off one that wasn't sure if it was her. I'm gonna cross that out while I'm here. My name off on that. I don't want to be a part of that now.
No, I'm leaving my name on there.
I know, I'm just crossing mine out.
You never know what fucking shit you get to encounter.
Yeah. No, it's just I have a schedule of 3 other clubs.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
Problem. Yeah, I'm taking fencing, I'm taking broomball, and I'm taking wrangling.
I mean, at least we're taking broomball and wrangling together, at least.
Yeah.
See you there.
So I guess I'm gonna ring the bell.
You ring the bell, there's no response.
Oh. I wanted to change my class as well as this. Oh well.
And then Piper, did you want to sign up for any of the other ones besides dancing? Because I already have you down for that.
Language.
All right.
DM, can I try knocking really hard?
Well, you did
And I wanna-
punch
I wanna-
door
make a
off
strength
hinge,
check.
so-
I want to do it
Try
with
and
the power
break the
fist.
door down.
He's gonna
So that's a 15 with the power fist.
You make like a really, really loud knock.
I think it was. Is this? It's like just really loud knocking, or like her actually trying to knock the door open? Because they're trying to make a joke about her trying to knock the door open.
You do want to knock the door down?
Can I knock it open? Like I don't want to knock it down per se.
Don't
That's not,
think knocking
really,
it.
that's not how doors work.
Yeah, that's how doors work. You knock it down.
I mean, unless you're kicking where the lock is.
You
But
can
that's
break
a
the lock
different thing
open and it'll just
altogether.
hinge
Punch through
open.
the lock.
Yeah, break the lock. I guess then.
I feel like you punched on the door before you punched on the lock, depending on how well the door is made.
Yeah.
If it knocks down the door, it knocks down the door. But that's what she's going to do with her.
For
knocking.
alarms bell in the classroom.
All right, you succeed and you just like crack the door open.
Oh,
Here's Johnny.
And even as you do this, the guy pays no mind as you just kind of stumble into the room.
can Lazy go over to the chest?
All right, crap, I took you out of the room. Yeah, he doesn't seem to stop you.
Okay, cool. What up, made me? Okay. Is it? Can I unlock it? Could like?
Yeah, just as you go to just open it, you do hear him suddenly speak up as he just kind of like snaps out of whatever like reverie he was in, and he kind of stands up and says, this is an official crime scene. Who are you and what are you doing here?"
I'm just getting some parts. You know, I'm just nobody. Don't mind me.
He kind of looks over to the door and looks back at you.
Over enthusiastic knocking. Still getting used to the arm.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Incoming Percy negotiation.
He has actually pretty high charisma.
Oh, actually, that's a pretty decent charisma.
He stares you up and down for a second and just kind of looks at you. And he says, "Yeah, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. What was your name again?"
It doesn't matter. Can I take this with me?
Are you pointing to the box or to a thing in
Yeah,
your
just
hand?
switch it to the box.
He says, all evidence is to remain inside the crime scene. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. And you see he reaches into his vest and
Pulls
goes
up again.
he goes to pull out a wand.
Yeah, I saw that move a lot with my father and a gun. Not at me, but hey. Can I fill something up real quickly with the stuff from this? Because considering it just comes out of nowhere, that's just my last question before I go.
He says, I really, really don't want to have to ask you to leave again.
Okay, so yeah, cool. Let's just start just stepping out. You're just right at the door.
He kind of trails you with like the wand, like keeping it pointed at you the entire time. And then as you get to the door, he just stares at you, like waiting for you to leave.
You know, I thought you would have been pretty cool when I saw you yesterday, but hey, you know, everyone's fuckers in disguise. I just get you around and walk out.
As you walk out, the door like mends itself and just kind of slides back into the frame.
Okay. Now she's gonna head to the train station.
All right. Back on board the train. All right, so everybody went onto the train except for Yordle, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I am also not going on the train, for I only have 1 gold.
Ooh.
I only have 1 gold too. Don't you have, wait, don't you have 11? Where did you spend the 10 gold you got from...
I gave it back.
Yeah.
I didn't think he took it back.
I gave it.
What
Yeah,
did you
to
give?
to
Garnver.
Fair enough. I only have 1 gold too. I'm here because I signed up for a job.
Ha, fucking scrubs.
I got money, but
He has 153. Also, to be fair, if Dante is coming along, he on that Moon Chief cost me like 15 gold, so technically he owes me money. I think he'll be nice enough.
You're gonna be one of those kids, eh? I got you that. That costed me money.
No, I'm not gonna be that kid. I'm gonna be, hey, can I borrow money if you're not buying anything? Because I did get you something. If he's being a prick about it, I doubt he will be. But yeah.
Maybe you just don't really have to. Oh, well.
Nah. Also, yeah, I'd want to be reading the binders later, but just because why not?
The loving Bob is nowhere to be seen at the little candy counter as you guys all board the train.
Tears.
Oh, at least I can put my feet on the table.
It's nearing like 10-ish, like 10:40-ish. So everyone's kind of getting on the train by now. It's very obvious that not everyone is going, but a majority of the students are sort of on board.
I'm sitting down and pulling out a book.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna sit with Miriam because I still probably would need her to help translate this because she coded the shit out of this.
Loud music and a good book.
Miriam is going to go ahead and sit with you just because you're part of the boys, and then Dante is going to come too. So just whatever, because you're leading the way.
Why not?
Before Dante leaves, I'm going to cast Face Swap on him.
Has to be willing humanoid.
No, fine. Leku's cat.
All right.
Or no, my cat. Where's my cat? Why is my cat not? Where's my cat?
Your cat is there. Give me a second. I need to make an actual character for
What are
your
you
cat.
doing, Lucky's cat?
I'm doing it to my cat. Not yours.
Eating it someone's asshole.
Don't eat an asshole.
What?
Damn it.
Oh, shit. Okay, I deleted your token. Cat again.
Cat again.
I should probably start working on my pet token when I get one.
All right, cat's back. So you're gonna trade faces with your cat?
Yes. So I can see out of my cats and hear out of my cat and do all that shit. You know. Read the hex.
He is essentially going to spy on people.
I mean, couldn't you
Why
do
is
that
the
anyway?
cats-
Through your like.
The cats.
No. That's a warlock familiar, not a witch familiar.
Cat's is gonna get Piper's face. That's gonna be horrifying.
It's gonna be terrifying.
Oh, I
Just
now
all
I'm thinking
sitting
of
there in the cart, and just the cat sitting there with fucking Piper's face looking at you guys.
I'm imagining the Nicolas Cage cat.
No, wait, hang on a second. I need to.
If it doesn't swap faces, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Because you named the fucking spell that.
No, that's the name of the hex. No.
I mean, it says multiple times that your face trades with him.
That's for things that aren't my familiar. My familiar, I can just do that normally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's of use to familiar.
Yeah.
To look through its
You know
statements.
that the number of times I've cast the Find Familiar spell, I've never once actually read the full text of the spell.
Yeah, true.
It's just a lot of words.
All right,
So my cat is gonna just sort of sneak in and hop up onto a couch and lie down and listen.
you're gonna try to get inside their compartment.
Yeah.
That's gonna take a little cat stealth roll.
That, and I'm pretty sure
And then,
all the
cat's
boys
not
know your
trying to be stealthy. The
hijinks.
cat's just running into the compartment.
Well, it's got to open the door.
Yeah, there's a closed
No,
door on all
like,
the
as
compartments.
they're walking, the cat went. I would have done it as they were walking.
Okay, yeah,
but I didn't
gotcha.
have the cat, and I can't. Yeah, the cat's just like curled up on the one of the desks.
Okay, see, Gale, there's a cat in the compartment.
I'm just gonna continue reading one of the 50 history books Mr. Zanzek gave me then.
Remember the wise words of yours. If you see an animal you don't trust, it might be guys.
Are you gonna read the coded book or are you gonna read the history book?
I'm gonna read the history book, considering I know that people can turn into animals, and I'm not gonna kick
It's
out
just
the
a
cat
cat,
because
though.
You never know.
There's never just a cat. It's all, and we've probably seen Piper with her cat.
Yeah, Piper's cat is in your
Like,
thing.
and the boys know Piper's up to some sus shit.
Yeah, Piper is. We know that Piper is not a snitch, a listener.
Oh god, we actually
A spy, I
told.
guess,
I
but that
reckon
doesn't sound right.
we told Elysia who it was.
When have I done anything to say that I'm a
To the
snitch or a
boys?
spy or whatever?
Well, nothing along those lines. It's just that we know that you hex Elysia.
Well, yeah, because it's hilarious.
Which is fair. It's just I don't trust animals that
I don't trust that.
trust animals.
You don't trust animals. You're a cat hater. Then. What are you,
Yeah.
some kind of
I mean,
dog person?
I feel like he would trust the cat if it was green and had like a shell-like pattern on his back.
Yeah, to
Because
be
then he
fair, I've
knows
seen
what
your-
it is.
Yes, I've seen Yurbo turn into animals. And there's plenty of shit that we know magic does. So I will leave the cat, and I won't actively kick them out. But I'm not going to read a coded book in front of a cat I don't know,
Fair.
So
because everything has eyes and ears now.
At about 10:50, three of the teachers board the train is going to go over to the front, and then at 11, the train starts to take off. Sort of as it's moving, you guys can hear like in the distance somebody shouting. And then Gale, you, Miriam, and Dante, and then also Piper see Elliot running alongside the train, and he runs up to your guys' window and starts banging on it.
I'm gonna just open the window.
All right, he's gonna make a roll here.
I'm gonna try and help him. I'll try and help him in as well.
Piper's gonna cast a spell. Maybe.
Wait, can you cast from your...
Okay, yeah, he just kind of like
Oh,
nimbly
damn.
scrambles in and flops into the compartment. He says, "Awesome," and then he goes to walk out of the compartment.
Does he still not have pants?
He's still completely not wearing pants.
I'm just gonna choose the color or his pant. I'm just gonna choose the color of his skin like he has underwear.
Well, he has boxers on.
Oh, I'm gonna.
He's not
color
hanging
his
brain.
box
What are you,
pink, why not?
man?
He's not nude. He's just
Okay, I'm gonna
almost
color
nude.
I'm just gonna color his boxers pink for no good reason aside from the fact that I
If
want
they
to.
already were.
Yeah, they already were.
If they already were, I'm gonna make them polka dotted purple as well.
Oh, damn.
Why not?
All right, he walks out with a new pair of boxers, and
I just find it amusing. Why not?
he starts just kind of like casually strolling down the aisle of the train.
My cat is gonna cast suggestion on him. Or I'm gonna cast suggestion on him through the cat. That
Can you
it seems
do
like a
that?
really good idea
Yeah.
to go to the teacher's compartment.
Can you cast suggestion through a cat?
As
Through a
a
familiar.
witch,
Witches can.
Ah,
my witch familiar.
Is it still like
Okay.
verbal
I
and
can use
shit?
an
Like,
action
how's
or
that
bonus
work?
action to have my familiar use its reaction to make an attack or cast
Oh,
a spell.
fucking
but
hell.
then wouldn't the cat speak because it has to be said to them?
I think because there's a verbal component to the spell, so I think that the cat has to say this to him.
Just a meow.
You can allow your familiar to use its reaction to make one attack or cast a spell.
Well,
Wait,
yeah,
I'm
but
not saying it
it's a
can't cast the
verbal
spell. It can
component.
cast the spell, but I'm saying that it has to verbally say what you want
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
suggestion
Suggestion.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
and
Yeah,
the-
no, it does.
Like your face swapped with it, so I'm gonna just kind of give you the benefit of the doubt that your cat could just speak to Elliot, but like
That's really annoying.
Do you want to do that though?
Yeah,
it'd
sure.
be really funny.
Yeah, all right.
Just Elliot sees a cat with Piper's face.
It'll face
like-
swap. It'll face swap for the 6 seconds it takes to cast this back. Got to make a wisdom saving throw.
I assume I can hear this.
So
what-
what are you suggesting to him?
That he should go to the teacher's compartment.
Okay. What's your DC?
So- In the boys' room, the cat just speaks to Elliot.
13.
Okay, he saves. Or no, I should
Now-
actually start. I need to roll and roll 20 more. Okay, I'm gonna roll again. It's a wisdom, right?
Yes.
Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna just toss my d20 out. I don't need to use it. Okay. So the cat just speaks all of a sudden. And Elliot just kind of turns to look at the cat, and he says, "That is a great idea." And he just kind of marches out of the door. And Piper, you see Elliot march right past you.
Cool.
Cats, man, they can talk now.
Miriam kind of stares at the cat and then looks around to Dante and Gale and says, Did that cat just talk?"
Yes. I've
She kinda
seen
like
enough shit to just
gestures,
accept that
like-
this is normal.
She says, "But it just did it." And then Dante says, "I'll stab it," and he pulls out a switchblade.
I'll stab it too, but I'm not sure why we would.
That cat's gonna run underneath the bench.
Oh,
I can
shit,
see
everyone
Pulling-
left.
Dante pull out a fucking knife.
My hand was still on a sword grip this entire time, even while reading.
You know, I was kind of banking on other people
Yeah, but your
staying.
sword is sheathed.
Factory, yeah.
Could I followed Elliot?
Did you want to get on the train?
Yeah, I was kind of banking on other people staying, and like Yodel ran off before I could catch up with him. So
I mean,
you're going off to the woods.
yeah,
Gar and Varian are the only two still in the house.
yeah, and I don't think I'd trust them
into
with what
the
I was
woods.
gonna do. So they're
Hey,
probably.
we'll just retcon and say you were on the train. It's not that big a deal.
I mean, I would have flown in on my broom. I don't know why Elliot didn't just do that.
Oh yeah,
He might not have a broom.
Well,
Um,
can't offer him a lift.
I mean, he already jumped in
It's,
like a badass.
these are
He has like speedy kicks.
all right, so Julian, you just been kind of. You can either say that you got in late on your broom, or you were just kind of bumming around the compartment or whatever.
Yeah, I thought you guys were in the third compartment. It's just you know how it is.
I thought your broom was on this map. Okay, I'm gonna go grab it. Alright, yeah, so, Dante pulls out the knife, the cat dives under the bench. Julian, what are you gonna do?
I'm just in like the cart here.
Mhm.
I'll look left and right at Piper, who's probably glazed out of her mind and like not even here right now.
no. I look like I'm reading a book.
And Elysia, who's probably making an explosive, and
Elysia is actually reading a book with like really loud music going.
everyone's reading a book. Hey, fuck a bunch of nerds. I'm gonna go into the cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to imagine Elysia's book is just filled with a bunch of sketches of explosions.
Yeah, 'cause I imagine at this point that Elliot would
Ah,
walk
Elliot.
past you, Julian.
Oh, hey, Elliot. Yep.
Walk past him with determination in his eyes. He's
Yeah,
got
he's on a mission, this man.
You got no pants on, man.
He sort of like struts past you and he says,
Okay.
I'm going to the teacher's compartment. And he starts just
All right, man.
still walking.
You get him.
He winks, but you don't see it.
He looks straight forward. Huh. Something wrong with that guy.
What? Find something normal about the people going to this school.
No, you got a point.
Yeah, that's fair.
Miriam looks up and
Well, he
sort
got
of just
crippled in sports.
sees you, Julian, and she
That's
goes
fine.
to stand up to open the door, to let you in, Julian.
Is it like a
Is
window
Dante's
door?
knife
Can you
away?
see in?
Because once Dante's knife is away,
Dante's knife is still, he's just holding it, like suggesting, like, eh?
He just always has it out. He always has a knife out.
just every now and again. Points down to the tap.
And
the
Super
cat's gonna jump
disappointed
into
if
Julian's
Dante's
lap
in
once
the
he's
pack
sitting
lane.
down.
And every single one
And
of his
stare at
weapons
you.
just are knives.
As if it is allowing you to pet it. You may stroke the cat.
Once I'm in, I guess I'll.
Julian has to sit down first.
Yeah,
for fuck's sake.
geez.
Oh yeah, Julian, that cat can talk with Piper's voice. Just saying.
Was it in Piper's voice though?
It was
Actually,
with
that's a good
Piper's
question.
face.
Scary, man.
Does
Fair enough.
face swap actually swap the face as
I
well?
don't know. This smells weird.
I would assume with it being
Bonus?
called that.
With a special sigil, this sigil lasts for 1 hour
That's just bad
Yeah.
marketing.
Places
to
that is
trade
target.
Yeah,
faces with
Julian,
your
this
familiar-
Piper's cat just kind of jumps into your lap, and Miriam points at it and says, I think we should get that cat out of here. It's being weird.
I mean, we can.
Yeah,
leave it.
no. Piper literally traded faces with the cat.
Yeah, no. It literally had Piper's face for a second.
I'll pat its head softly. I mean, if we want to, we can just open the door and show it out.
Throw it out the window.
And Piper had the cat's face.
God. I mean, yeah, just chew it. I guess that works. I know if you don't mind it.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of hold it up at face height and just, sorry, Piper. Kind of shoo it outside.
Alright, you just kind of thrust the cat out the door. And then Miriam was going to close the door again. Let's go to sit down.
As she's like standing up to close the door, can the cat go invisible and move back inside? I'm gonna cast invisibility on the cat.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What ability allows you to cast spells with
As
it?
my bonus action, I can
It's a
use the
witch
cat's
thing.
reaction to cast a spell.
In face swap or?
No,
No,
just as
no. It's a
familiar.
witch feature.
It's as the
part of
witch.
Ah, okay.
His
Fair enough.
familiar is his whole entire gift.
So my familiar is now invisible
All right. So
and
there's,
inside the
enough.
compartment.
there's just a little just pop.
Miriam probably sees that.
Probably sees it going
I-
invisible.
Well, yeah, no. She sees the cat disappear, and she goes, the cat is gone." And as she's like stunned, like looking at it, the cat just kind of like invisibly weasels back into the compartment.
Yep.
She says, she kind of steps out into the hallway and kind of looks around. Says, I don't like that cat. And she goes to like close the door and she sits back down.
Cool.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised.
And then Julian feels a rub against his leg.
I think I would avoid that.
No, I would avoid the legs.
The cat starts stroking his legs.
So I'm very curious. What kind of book would I be reading right now? But just because you've had it, I know that I'm reading generic history, E101 book right now. Unless
It
that's
just goes.
actually the
It
book.
goes really into detail about like
Crumpets. It goes into really big
Okay.
detail about crumpets.
yeah, trumpets. It's like no, it's just
I didn't even see
It's like
trumpets.
trumpets, not trumpets, but yeah. God.
oh yeah.
Crumpets is even better.
I mean, to be fair, trumpets is a music, would more be music history, but yeah.
So just because things, it's less of like I'm not gonna like write the book for you, but just like if you ever go, hey, would I know this about history? You're gonna have like a little bonus to that because you read a book about history.
Cool.
Like it's a history
That's what
book. I'm
I've
not gonna
been
like.
that. Well, yeah, but you feel like Mr. Zanzax has handed me like 50, and that's what Gale is just constantly reading because he has no idea how history works in this world, really.
And then Gale puts down the book and laughs. I can't read.
And this is not ASDF movie. Get out of here. What do you mean?
Well, with Piper around, it surely is.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm gonna do a book, so yeah.
I'm a dual book. What?
Dante is still just gesturing with the knife. Like I'll still stab it.
See it, Dante.
He says that's never stopped me before. And he kind of twirls the knife like you twirl a pen on your finger.
Oh damn.
Oh, is he gonna use the knife as a fidget spinner?
Miriam kind of just like backs away from the knife as he's kind of like twirling it around.
But yeah.
Makes a sleight of hand check. Natural ones it.
Oh.
Throws the knife at Miriam.
No,
I
stabs
assume we're just gonna
himself.
skip this now unless the train is attacked while we're riding it.
Yeah, the monster comes back and he eats Julian.
No! Rerolling stats. That's good.
So no, after it's not as long as you remember the first train ride being.
That's a good first stat. 11. That's shit.
But after a brief little intermittent train ride, you guys arrive back at the Gold Ward. But before that, Yurtle, what the heck are you doing?